Can you guys hear me? If you guys can leave me a comment, please, and let me know that you can see me and hear me, I'd appreciate it. I was having a little bit of troubles with my internet earlier, so I switched from my AT&T hotspot over to my Verizon. So hopefully this is coming in clear. If not, let me know, please. But it's good to see you guys. I can't see you, but I can hear you via chat, but it's been a while. All right, it looks like we have, let's see, how many people? 20, 25 people in here so far? Nobody's chatting. Let's see, howdy, Hines, how are you? Hines, what is that? I don't have my glasses on. Xbox guy, do an announcement. Yes, T-minus 25. Oh, I love it when you guys are so excited about my live stream. You got here 25 minutes early. A little bit of echoing, Elizabeth says. Okay, let's see. Alright, we're going to try this again. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me. Alright guys, I think I'm back. Can you please let me know in the comments? Oh, I think it's my hotspot. Let me know if I'm still echoing. Hello? Maybe there's a little bit of a delay. This is so frustrating when there's technical difficulties. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, I'm going to continue on. I'm hoping you guys can hear me and see me. I don't really know what's going on here. It says it can't connect to chat. I'm just going to refresh. Give me a sec. Okay, I think I have you back. Oh my goodness. I couldn't see anybody's chat. Holy cow, there's a ton of you in here. All right. I think we're good. I'm so sorry, guys. All right, so thanks for bearing with me. I really do apologize. I feel like it's never ending. I do a live stream. I haven't done a live stream in a while, and then I get issues. So let me know real quick. Oh, everybody's saying all is good. Okay, perfect. Thanks so much. Oh my God. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly go through the comments. Let me know also in the comments, where are you joining us from? What state, country, wherever you're at. I'd appreciate that. But oh my God, I'm like, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I'm nervous to be on here. I don't do these live all the time, and then when I get technical difficulties, I just get all like, yeah, skittish. So, all right. So Desiree says, I love the hair. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to use like some stuff that will help body because I have such fine hair. You guys know, like, if you see my videos, I'm constantly dealing with my hair. Let's see. And I don't have my glasses on. Maybe I should put them on so I can see your questions. Let's see. So Hines says, howdy, hey, how are you? Ramblin' Georgian says, what time zone? I'm in Mountain Standard Time, but it's already started, so I'm assuming you know that by now. Jeffrey Novak says, hi, hello. Let's see. Elizabeth. Yep, you said you can hear me now. Thank you. Earth by Bike. Oh my God, I really do need to put my glasses on. Sorry, guys. So I can see a little bit better. Okay. Kevin says echoing. I think we got through all of that. Thank you so much for helping me out with that, guys. Let's see. Tara says, hello, popping in and going for a pool float. Oh, that sounds nice. You must be in a warm place. Oh, Florida. You're in Florida. I know where you're at. Jeffrey Novak says, you ever run out of food? No, I don't think so. No, I get to the grocery store pretty often. Yeah, and by the way, not only should you put your where you're calling in from, or not calling in from, but joining in from in the comments, put like your questions too, because this is going to be a question and answer for you guys as well. So I appreciate that. Let's see. So AYJ Adventures. Hi, Amber. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. You're always supporting me. I really appreciate it. Taylor's Vacations. Echo. Let's see. Mountain Dream says, a very hot hello from Florida. I bet. It's like huge, hot, humid tourist season, or not even tourist, but season. Stony Boot, you're doing great. Ah, thank you. That's Scott and Sasha from Stony Boot. If you guys saw my video this last week, hopefully you did. If you haven't, you have to go check it out, because Stony Boot is Sasha and Scott. They have an amazing, I will say it, love story. I have fallen in love with this couple. And they have a truck camper. I met them when I was in Bryce Canyon. And they have a truck camper. And you might or might not have heard that I'm looking at truck campers potentially maybe next year. And I'll be moving into one of those potentially, but I'm still in the research phase. And I saw them in Bryce Canyon, and they have a Cirrus. It's a new camp Cirrus 920 truck camper, and it's beautiful. So I did a tour of their camper, and it's just amazing. So anyways, go check them out. They're also fairly new to YouTube, but they're amazing. Their videos are just, I can't believe the quality of them considering they're so new. So you have to go check out their channel. Let's see. I'm looking through here. Oh, Elizabeth says she just watched Stoney's video. Yay! They're amazing. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just running through these really quickly because there's so many of them. Oh my God, there's 107 people on here. All right. Calm. Restless Gypsy says, I'm out hiking with a dog, so my reception is pretty bad. I think it was mine. So, Maffo Sweetie says, hey, that's Matt from the UK. Thank you, Matt. Hello to you too. Let's see, just going through here really quick. There's so many of you. I appreciate everybody coming on here. I'm sorry I can't get to every single person on here with the highs, but thank you for joining. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly segue into what we're going to talk about today. So not only is it going to be a Q&A session, but I'm going to talk to you about an announcement that I have, and I'm going to say that at the very end. I'm very excited about it. I hope you are too. And then let's see, I'm going to talk about, so traveling during this time. As you know, my last time I did a live stream, I talked about traveling during COVID and what's been happening with that, kind of the changes and things that have happened. So I'll talk a little bit about that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the whole truck camper thing, and then just kind of open it up for Q&A. So let's talk really quick about traveling, and then I'm going to get to your questions. So let's see, I've pretty much, like you guys know, I usually travel, I move around a little bit more than I typically would, like let's say every week, if not sometimes every other day, especially if during the summertime, because you know, last year I was in Alaska, I was in Baja the tail end of this winter, so we moved around a lot. So kind of when you're on this adventure in a certain place, you want to see everything before you have to come back, and you want to do it fairly quickly. So I move around a little bit more. But my traveling style has changed a lot. And it's not to say that I wouldn't still do that. Like I plan on being back down in Baja this wintertime, and I will probably be moving around a little bit more than I typically would, especially in the wintertime. But because of everything that's been happening with COVID, you know, things have been shut down. Some states are requiring a 14-day quarantine. And quite frankly, I don't really want to be in the cities because of everything that's been happening. It's not just COVID, but everything else that's happening in the world. And so I just feel more secure staying out in a place a lot longer. So I've been in the Colorado area for, I guess, since like May 1st. So I know my videos and stuff are behind, so you might just be getting caught up to the fact that I was in Colorado and then Utah and then back in Colorado again. So it's, you know, it's just something that I want to be. I'm traveling more with my escapers. You know, usually I travel solo, probably 85% of the time. And I'm hanging around with other people now. So I feel like it's better to like be around a good community in case something does happen. And my escapers are my good community. They're my RV family. So I make sure I'm in a place where a town or a city, close to a city, where if something does happen to me from a medical standpoint, they have a good hospital that I can go to and they're not already overrun. I'm praying that that does not happen. I take extreme measures and precautions to make sure that I don't get sick. And so, you know, and I also want to make sure that I'm not, of course, getting anybody else sick, not only in my escaper community, but also in the towns that I'm in. So there's a lot of people who have said, and I'm just going to preface this, that most of you guys have been really amazing about my travel and understand what's happening. This is my life, that I have to move sometimes because of weather. And even though there has been stay-at-home orders and there has been states that have said, or counties that, you know, they don't necessarily want you there, we make sure that we are I say we as in escapers, we a lot of times are abiding by that and making sure that we're not a nuisance to anybody. We're following the laws and things like that. But, you know, we're, again, taking precautions to not be sick and get people sick. So it's actually better for us to be out on the BLM lands and national forest lands instead of being in cities and campgrounds and stuff, because not only are we exposing ourselves, or there's more risk being in the city, than there would be out, you know, on national forest land and so, or BLM. So that's kind of what's been happening with the traveling. So I'm staying put a lot longer. I was supposed to go to Glacier National Park. Even I planned to do this after COVID happened anyways, because some of the national parks were opening, but I'm not sure yet, because I just heard that, and then I forgot the name of the Indian reservation on the east side of Glacier National Park, but they've closed the east side of Glacier for the entire rest of 2020 because of COVID and the uptick in cases. And so I absolutely respect that they're doing that, and I want to make sure that, again, I'm following, being respectful and following all of the laws and regulations. And so I don't know if I'm going to still go to Glacier at this point, but we'll see. So this season has been a little weird. Usually I kind of announce to you guys where I'm going to be for the summer, because it's usually like a big adventure. Like last year I did Alaska. The year before that I did the entire Pacific Coast Highway, which took a couple of months. So anyways, that's kind of what's going on. So things are always fluid right now because, again, I think there's going to be more closures and stuff because of the increase in cases recently. So all right, so that said, I'm going to get to questions. Let me know if you have any questions about that. All right, so, wow, there's so many people on here. Sandra says, great to see you, Amber. Hello from Hilton Head. Wow, South Carolina, that's a beautiful place. Mike from Alberta, Canada. Stony Boot, Sasha loves your necklace. Oh, thank you. I love circles. They represent all the possibilities of creativity, which is also the tattoo I have on my arm. I am. Let's see, Stony Boots. I love the Northern Light camper, such awesome quality. Oh, you're responding to somebody else. Okay. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Gordon Bryson, hello from Scotland, and really enjoy your videos. Thank you, Gordon. Scotland, I just found out about, this was actually from Matt over in the UK. He told me about, I think it's, is it called the Scotland 500? That looks freaking amazing. Like I really, really want to do that. That would be cool. I've thought about, when I first purchased my van, I had considered taking my van over to Europe, sending it to Europe or shipping it over there and traveling around that area. So that actually makes me think maybe I won't get a truck camper and stay in the van. I don't know yet. That would be cool. Okay, so let's see. Steve says I'm going to Colorado in the beginning of August. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful here. It's a good, like, pretty much the entire summer season in Colorado. And the great thing is you can increase in elevation to get cooler. Let's see. Peace. Biased and blinkered. Hi from UK. Coming out of lockdown next weekend. Looking to get through the channel to France, Spain, and Portugal and travel into Europe. That's super cool. So are all those places opening even with the increases? Like I thought I heard Germany was increasing in cases of COVID, but yeah, so let's see. That's super cool though. What part of UK are you in, by the way? Let's see. Hello from Houston, Texas. That's Taylorized Vacations. Hello. Texas, Houston. You guys are really hot there too right now. Okay, I need questions from you guys. I don't see any. Did I miss them? Maybe I went down a little bit too far. Oh, I think I did. Oops, sorry about that. Let me go back up. I feel like I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when I get, like, things don't technically work for me. So I appreciate you bearing with me. You guys all see me, like, nice and polished in my videos. I get to edit stuff. Michael Dixon says, hi Amber, watching from Central Illinois. Hello, good to see you here. I have gone to your blog and I'm reading all your posts from the beginning, enjoying it very much. Oh, thank you. You'll find that I kind of stopped blogging a little bit, maybe a year ago. Well, I guess it was intentional. I just couldn't handle all of that with doing the YouTube channel as well. So, But I'm going to be posting more stuff there soon. So I appreciate you reading. Thank you. Let's see. Shannon Lee says, hi from Michigan. Hello. Oh my God, that's a place that I really want to go to. I have seen some of the pictures there. It looks amazing. I just found you and subscribed to you today. Aw, love your channel. Thanks for the inspiration. You're so welcome, Shannon. I appreciate it. I appreciate you subscribing too. I hope you find some stuff that you really enjoy in there, and always give me a comment in each video, because I really do look at everybody's questions. I try to answer every question that I can. It's getting harder and harder now with the additional subscribers, which I'm so appreciative of. But I do look at them and I write them down and make sure that if I didn't particularly answer it in the video comment section, I usually will put a video out about it. So bear with me as I do that. But yes, I do look at all of your questions. Let's see. Mad Nomad said, would love to meet up once I'm settled in Northern Light TC. Love the Stony Boots video on camper. Oh, that's so cool. I used to do subscriber meetups, but right now it's kind of hard to do that because of everything going on. So eventually I'll get back to that and start announcing more meetups for you guys. So thank you. Alice Story says, I live in Dallas, Texas. Would love to be a nomad next year. Oh, that's so cool. So that's a year from now. Are you already, do you already have a rig? Let me know about that. What's going on with your story there? Where are you at in the process? Susan. Oh, hi, Susan. It's so good to see you. I feel like it's been forever. I just watched your video of them today too. That's cool. Let's see. Restless Gypsy question. I'm just starting out. Any chance you could do a course about how to start a YouTube channel? How to begin making videos, what gear is required, etc. I'm starting out in 2020 adventure RB80. Well, that's a great question. Interestingly, I was just talking with Scott and Sasha of Sony Boot about that this morning. We had a video call. And I'm starting actually a course. It's going to be a beta course that starts maybe in 2 to 3 months. I'm not sure just yet. It might be sooner than that. But I tell you what, send me an email. My email is amber@storychasing.com. It's also in the About section of my YouTube channel. Send me an email and let me give me your information, if you don't mind, at least your email address. And I will let you know. I'm going to send out an email actually here fairly soon to people who are on my mailing list and ask them, basically who wants to be involved in the beta course. So if you're not familiar with the beta course, I did it last year for my Nomad Mentorship Group course. And it basically means that you get to help me build the course. I know a lot of the information already, so I'll have a curriculum for it. And then, but it's a way for me to give you guys a discount for the course, and then you get to help me build it by really looking at the material that I've produced and giving me a ton of feedback about it. And then that way I can get it all ready to be just a regular course that I put out for everybody, not a beta course. So if you're interested in that, send me an email at amber@storychasing.com. So that's super cool. I'm very excited about it. Let's see. So Tracy says, hi, Amber from Seattle. Oh, hello, Seattle. Oh my God, how is it there? It's a nice time of year there, isn't it? Sandra says, don't be nervous. We all love you. Oh, it's gonna blush when you guys say that. It's so weird, I tell you. I'm behind a camera all the time. In fact, it just happened to me the other night. I'm here in Colorado with some of my escaper friends. I invited everybody over for a midweek happy hour, and we all we did our social distancing in a circle of our chairs and everything, and people brought drink and their food for dinner and stuff. And there was a new couple there that I hadn't met before, and they were asking me some questions about what I do. And one of them was someone had mentioned that I have a YouTube channel, and I got really embarrassed. I have my face flushed and everything, and they were like, why are you blushing and stuff? Well, I talk to a camera all day. I don't talk to people all the time, So, and believe it or not, I don't like all that attention on me, and I get sometimes a little nervous. So I'm an introvert. I've had to learn to be a little bit of an extrovert because of my corporate America jobs. But so yeah, I'm always when people, so you can see my body language, I get all nervous about it. But thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. I really do. It's I have so much gratitude for you guys for supporting me and being there for me. All right, so enough of the mushiness. Let's see. Harold says you can't keep up with comments with 107 subs. I'm not sure what that means. I have over 20,000 subs. Yay! Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to bring that up to you guys. So, let me see what I'm at really quick. So I had announced that I was almost at 20,000. I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, maybe several weeks ago. I should know this. But I'm getting close to 25,000, guys. It happened so quickly. I'm at 23,672. Which 25,000 is like one of those, markers for me. Like, I feel like I've arrived for some reason at 25,000. So, I just wanted to thank all of you guys so much for supporting me and subscribing and sharing my content. And yeah, you guys are pretty darn amazing. I love it. And so yeah, I'm almost at 25,000. So I'm hoping, like, my goal, I have some pretty big goals this year, which means not only is it great for me, but it's, I think, going to be great for you guys, which is part of my announcement today. I've listened to a lot of your questions and the things that you guys have wanted, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to deliver that to you. And so that's part of my goals, is obviously to increase my channel and my content and the things that I can provide to you guys based on the things that you're really looking for. And not only, like, and this is something obviously that I think about for my channel. There's a lot of things that people want me to talk about, like they want me to teach them how to RV, and that's just not really my specialty. I like to teach things more about, like, manifesting your dreams and law of attraction and, overcoming your fears and how to build, a remote business so you can come out and do this life and finance this kind of a lifestyle. So that's really what I'm all about. And then I get to share my experience with you, right? So I'm hoping that this content will be great for you guys as well. All right, so let's see. Sony boot. Oh, I already read Sony boot. Sorry, I read that question already. Let's see. Mike says, with upcoming election this year, how do van dwellers vote? That's a great question, Mike. So a lot of us are, we're domiciled already in one state with our residency. I used to live in Washington State, and so my residency was there, but then I moved my domicile to Texas. And I can just do vote by mail. So there's various, of course, each state is different. And so you can either go back to the state and vote, or you can do vote by mail. So I'm hoping vote by mail is going to be a huge thing this year, obviously with what's going on. So we would still vote the same way, typically. Let's see. Sorry, just going back through the questions. Restless Gypsy says, I just finished a bachelor's degree in nursing at 44 of all ages. You know what? It's just an age. No matter what age you are, it's just an age. You're going to be there at some point in time, so you might as well make the best of it, right? Live your life to the fullest and accomplish your goals and your dreams. So my writing and editing skills are at an all-time high. I'm in for the beta course. Oh, sweet. Thank you. But yeah, send me that email. I just got a super chat. Who is that? Van Life Rocks. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you for inspiring me on my van life journey. Aw, you're so kind. I love super chats, guys. If you guys don't know what it is, I don't really advertise it because I always feel weird about it. But at the very bottom of your screen in the chat, you can basically support my channel by sending a super chat, which is a monetary value of whatever amount you want. And it actually puts the question or your comment at the very top of my screen. So I'll answer your questions like really quickly because I see them. As you can see, there's so many people on here. I'm missing people's questions, so I can't get to all of them. So there's that for you guys. Let's see. Okay, more questions here. Thank you again. I really do appreciate that, Van My Fox. Do you like how I say that, Van My Fox? I know, no, I'm just being silly. Okay, let's see. I'm a very goofy person, by the way. I'm such a dork. I really am. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many here. I got another super chat. Kevin, keep it up. Aw, thanks, Kevin. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, I don't think. Thank you so much. I appreciate your super chat for $5. Woohoo! Do you see my body language again? I get like all weirded out when people help me and support me. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Okay. Gosh, there's so many questions. I don't want this to be too long for you guys. We're at 30 minutes now. It's probably going to be like an hour long here. Let's see. 25K milestone. Woohoo! Thank you. Almost there. Steve, I'm probably going to butcher your name, Steve. Steve Pishula? Pisula? I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names, so please don't take offense. You just subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. John Newmeyer says, good job. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so Raphael says, hi from Florida. Why are you changing to a truck camper? Okay, well, we'll talk about that now since you brought up the question. Because my travel has changed, or I'm staying in places a little bit longer, my van, while I love it, can be a little uncomfortable sometimes, maybe. Meaning it just doesn't have the creature comforts of, just a bigger rig. And so I have a few friends who have truck campers, Stony Boot is one of them. I have another, they don't have slides on theirs, but I have friends who have host campers with slides, and I just fell in love with them. I actually wish that I had learned about those before I started off in not van life, but in just RVing in general, because they're super functional and they still provide the nimbleness of traveling, except for the height. You do have height restrictions like you would on, like, say, my Class C. I think Stony Boot, maybe you can post it here, but I think they are, is it 11? It's over 11 feet, like I'll say 11 and a half feet. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. And I'm at like 9.5 feet in my van, 9 feet 7 inches, I think. So a lot of times you can't get under, bridges and various things like that. You just have to be really careful with it. So, the campers that I've looked at, they're like small little apartments. And to be honest with you, I've had back issues, mostly because I think of the ergonomics of, like, this bench seat is awful for my back. And the chairs, I usually use the front captain's chairs to sit. It's a little bit more comfortable than this to work in on my computer. And oh yeah, they just said 11 feet 6 inches is what they're at. And every setup is different. That's true. I think some of the ones that I looked at were almost like 12 plus feet tall. So when it's on the truck. So it just gives me a little bit more room. It would have a full shower for me. The host one at least would have a full shower. It has a nice bed that goes over the cab. You can get a king or a queen. I probably would go with the queen because it gives me more wardrobe space. It has a better kitchen, an oven. It has a place for you to like sit and dine and to also like just be comfortable in chairs and watch TV. A place for me to actually have an office, if you will, like a desk with a good ergonomic chair. So there's a lot of reasons that just make my quality of life a little bit better, and that's the reason why I'm looking at it. But it can be a little bit more expensive to get into for sure, because you wouldn't think so. I mean, my Heimer cost retail was $110. I paid $85 for it, and the truck camper, so the host one that I was looking at, it's retails, I think I can get it for like $65-ish. You could get it a lot cheaper than that if you buy used, of course. Another friend of mine bought his for like, I think like $35,000 roughly. And then you need a good, super duty truck. And so I was looking at the Ford F450s. It's a dually and diesel, and when I priced it all out, that in and of itself was $65,000. But a diesel is going to last a really long time. It also allows me to take the camper off of the truck and take the truck exploring to places, which I haven't been able to do in the van. So there's definitely some trade-offs with each one, and that's with any way you go. So I'm still, like I said, in the research phase. I don't really know just yet, how I'm going to do that. But I mean, I'll figure it out, like, through all of this research. I'm going to actually go to the host, manufacturing plant, which is in, I think, Bend, Oregon, and take a look at their campers and get a feel for them. I'd love to go to the New Camp manufacturing plant and also look at theirs. There might be a Cirrus that comes out with slides. I don't know yet. I've heard like a little rumor about that. I've always been opposed to slides because they can break and leak. But supposedly on the truck campers, they're a little bit better quality and a little bit easier to pull in if you need to, if it does break, and easier to work on than some of the other ones that I've seen. I don't know. This is all like kind of hearsay and stuff right now. I'm still really in the preliminary stages of research. So anyways, that's the reason why. Hopefully that answers your question. And my topic of doing truck campers. Sorry, I need glasses, guys, to read. Okay. Let's see. So I don't know what will happen. Reading through some of the comments here. Rickdo says, what do slides mean? So slides are, it's basically a wall on the camper or an RV. They have them a lot on Class A's and Class C's, where the wall actually pushes out from the RV and it just opens the space up. It gives you a much more larger area to live in. So that's what those are. So like the Host Mammoth truck camper I was looking at actually has 3 slides. Like, it's, when you look at it from the outside, it does not look like what you think it would look like on the inside. It's crazy. It's like a small apartment in there. It's really cool. And you saw Stony Boots maybe. Theirs has no slides, and theirs is still even much bigger than my van. And the great thing about theirs too is you can pull the camper off of the truck and then take the truck away and explore. Okay, so let's see. Someone says to research diesel part prices. Dr. Bill says that. Can you be a little bit more specific? I'm curious about what you're referring to with that. I know that diesels can be more expensive in some, sorry, I'm just reading through some of those comments. Diesel can be more expensive, but it lasts longer. And I also know that if I got a gas truck, the payload increases. So I'm still not sure. Oh, it looks like Mad Nomad mentioned that. Watch the payload capacity of the Ford truck. I had to get a Ram 2019 3500 4x4 to get the payload and campers. Oh, interesting. Mad Nomad, what, maybe you've already put it, but what truck camper do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Mr. Wegas says, I think the Lance are better quality. I haven't really looked at Lance yet, but that'll be part of my research as well. Thank you for that tip. Oregon Strong, how many miles have you and Lily traveled in your van now? Oh goodness. I think I'm at close to 40,000 miles. Last year to Alaska was a long drive. 7,000 plus miles in a month and a half round trip. Yeah, it was crazy. And I did it all myself, which I don't really advise anybody doing, to be honest, unless you really like to drive a lot. But I actually got sciatica from it because I drove so much. But it's beautiful, guys. Don't get me wrong. It is a beautiful drive. For those of you who are new to my channel, I went to Alaska last year, and it was a little bit of a tough time. My van caught on fire in Alaska. It was the second alternator. And I just saw the land box. That's Natalie. Hey, so good to see you. I'm so glad you could be on here. I know I owe you a text back. I'm so sorry. I got off my call late. I will give you a text back. So Natalie, I was talking about Alaska. I'm switching gears for just a second. Natalie actually, from the land box, she has been amazing ever since COVID happened. She reached out to me and said that she had land for me to stay on 3 different places where she owns land. She's a land investor. So go check out her YouTube channel and her blog if you are looking for land, because she has lots of land to sell. And anyways, she's been amazing. She actually said, that she had land and stuff that I could stay on during this time. And that meant a whole lot to me. There's a lot of you who have reached out to me and said, I have a place to stay with you guys. And there was a point where I thought I would need a place to stay for a while because of everything going on. I just was so unsure about what was happening with the world and all the different closures and things like that. So Natalie, I appreciate you so much. Okay, so back to Alaska. My van caught on fire. There was a ton of fires forest fires in the area, and they had the highest heat ever in history there, and so it was just crazy. So, but it was a lot of fun. I would go back, but I would not take my van back there for sure. I would take something with higher clearance. My van was just too low, and I bottomed out like 3 times there in construction zones. And I also couldn't take my van into a lot of the really remote places because of the ground clearance. So if I had the truck camper, I would be able to do that. Some of my friends who have truck campers took them, and they were just fine. So another great reason to maybe go into a truck camper. All right, so let's see. I'm still looking at all the questions. Stephen Pendleton says campers are very scary in wind. Yeah, a couple of you reached out and told me about that. I mean, I had my Class C, and it was really tall, and I had, wind issues there as well. I mean, it was hard. So I don't know, is that the scary part that you're talking about, or is there something else that I should know about? Okay, let's see. Stony Boot, thank you so much for answering all of these questions for me. I appreciate it. I should make you a moderator. In fact, I think I will. Can I do that right here? Why is it not doing it? All right, Scott and Sasha, you're now a moderator, just in case. Let's see. AYJ Adventure says, any reason not to get a travel trailer? Not particularly. I mean, I just don't think I want to tow. I really want more of that nimbleness. So, I mean, it would provide, what I want, which is to be able to pull a truck away and go explore with that. And it would provide a bigger place. But I feel like it wouldn't provide the nimbleness that I wanted of just being have the camper on the truck, or the van where I can just be in this and it be shorter and not have to worry about towing stuff. But I don't know, I'm not opposed to it. A lot of people do it. Let's see. Austin O says, as a former trucker, wind is something you get used to. Oh, that's good to hear. My gosh, there's 184 of you on here now. Diane Rich says, you're glowing. Good job on the healthy plant-based way of eating. Oh, Diane, so thank you for the glowing, but I have to say that I'm not plant-based anymore. Sorry. I was eating plant-based for 5 years. I was a vegan actually, but I wasn't feeling really well. I started not being able to focus very much, and I felt like I had onset adult ADHD or something, and it was happening for a year. I just didn't feel good, and so I've had problems in the past with being able to assimilate protein, and plant protein just doesn't seem to be the type of protein that I can assimilate as well, and so I come up protein deficient a lot. And so I had to start moving towards meat again. And so I started eating chicken a little bit just to see what would happen. And that did the trick literally within a week. I got my focus back. My head was clear. It was the craziest thing. So I still love eating plant-based, but I have introduced more meat into my diet. So I know that offends some people, so hopefully that doesn't offend you, but it's just what I had to do for my life. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many questions. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's see. Oh, I wanted to talk really quick about memberships. You might have seen this join button. If you look at the home screen of my channel, next to the subscribe button, it says join. And that is something new that I implemented. You guys, there was a time, I'll just say, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys about this because there's been a lot of controversy in the past with people. It's like Patreon. And so it's a way for subscribers and viewers to support YouTube creators. The thing that I like about the join button, it's called channel memberships for YouTube, and it's all inside of YouTube itself, so you don't have to go to a separate page or anything. And when I first started my channel, I started Patreon, I think about maybe after I had 2,000 subscribers, maybe, I can't remember now. And it didn't really seem to resonate well with me, especially my business model. And so I ended up getting rid of it. It kind of felt like more of a, to be honest, like a nuisance than anything else. And and I did have people who were supporting me on Patreon. But I ended up putting like just a tip jar out there for people, so you can just send me if you want to support the channel and send your gratitude. You could do that through this tip jar, which was set up through PayPal, and there's a link on my description of every one of my videos that has that. But then YouTube came out with YouTube channel memberships, which is I think a lot better than maybe Patreon was, and it's like I like the fact that it's all inside of YouTube itself. So anyways, my point is I wanted to just throw that out there to you guys. You can check that out. A lot of you have always, I'm going to actually go back a little bit because I missed this part of it. Patreon didn't resonate with me at the time. And now, to be honest with you, people keep texting me or emailing me and asking me how they can help support my channel. And I tell them about the tip jar, and so I just thought that maybe this is an extra layer of you guys being able to support if you want, but you get something out of it. So with the tip jar, you're helping to support, but you're not getting anything back really, except for the live or the content that everybody's getting. With the channel memberships, you get back even more. So I'll have more real-time information on there. I'll have more. Marcelo says, oh, Marcelo, oh, you joined. Thank you. Marcelo, welcome to the gratitude level. Sorry, this is new to me. It just showed up in my live chat that Marcelo joined my channel membership. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, you guys get additional content if you do that. And so for me, that resonated a lot better. So I want to not only I love the fact that you guys are supporting me, but I still want to give back even more when you do that. So I think it's a win-win for all of us, if that makes sense. So anyways, I'm just throwing that out there to you guys. All right, so let's see, what else do we have here? I'll go back to questions now. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh. Let's see. Mad Nomad says, oh, no, not plant-based anymore. We need to talk in person sometime. You don't really need animal food. See, I told you there would be someone who didn't agree with me. I appreciate you being kind about it. I do know a lot about it, but yeah, maybe we can have an offline conversation about that. Let's see. Diane says, keep up with whatever you're doing. Thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate it. Let's see. What are the benefits of buying new, says the Millie169. New, well, there can be benefits. Like, I mean, of course, nobody's ever been in it before, and you can, you'll be the first one, and supposedly, I mean, there's be newer finishes, newer technology, various things like that, which could be great. But if you buy used, you can, one, get it cheaper. Two, most of the time, these manufacturers have just a 1-year warranty, and the person who had the camper or the truck prior to you will have hopefully gone through all of the warranty issues, because they all have them, guys. Every RV out there has warranty issues. It's like buying a house, they have warranty issues. You might or might not have seen, I had a video that came out last year that says, why does the RV industry suck? They do sometimes. The quality control is very lacking, I will say that. So you just have to know that going into it. So sometimes it's better to buy used because of that. Let's see. That's kind of, there's probably a better answer to that and a longer answer, but you might go look at that particular video. Marcelo says, I'm happy to pay back all the inspiration and information. Thank you so much, Marcelo. I really do appreciate it, guys. Like, it's maddening to me that you guys want to help support. Uh-oh. Somebody got messages deleted. Mad Nomad M. Yeah, so I'm not sure what you said. I missed it, but I'm glad that, oh, well, nothing. We won't go into all that. AYJ Adventure says, doesn't look like the membership button can be seen on an iPad. Oh, you know what? Go to the description box of my video, my latest video, and there's a link there. Try clicking on that link. Hopefully that will work for you. Okay. So what time is it? It's 1:47 my time. So I'm gonna get to the announcement because sorry, I'm just looking at my notes really quickly. I'm going to get to the announcement really quick before it's time to jump off of here, because this has been pretty long. So I appreciate everybody hanging in there with me, and I love all of your questions. Thank you so much. I know I didn't get to everybody's questions. There's so many of them right now, but I do appreciate it. And these should be on the video when I'm done, and I'll get to your questions after that. But so the announcement is, so you guys, sorry, I'm like all fidgety. You guys, oh my God, someone else joined. Oh my God, you guys. Restless Gypsy Soul, welcome to the gratitude level. Oh, you guys. Austin O, welcome to supporter level. Thank you so much, guys. Dang, you're gonna make me cry on here, really. Okay, can breathe. Hey, Scott. That's Scott. Good to see you here. Okay, so, Coffeeholic. Wow, you got a really long name there. I'm sorry. Samurai says, made it just in time. Yes. Okay, so here's the announcement. So I was telling you earlier that I've been listening to your comments, your questions, things that you want to see on here, and oh no, sorry, I'll get to that in a minute. I'm getting sidetracked. So I've been listening to your questions and all of your comments, and literally, I think for 2 years now, you guys have been asking me to do some more videos about a specific topic, and it's literally taken me this long, and I'll tell you why. So the topic is cooking in my van, or cooking, minimalist cooking. And literally all the cooking videos that I've done in the past, which haven't been a ton, they've just skyrocketed. You guys really love them for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing right, that makes you guys love them so much, but you do. And so that's what this new series is going to be about. I've always done 1 video per week, and I was scared to go to 2 videos per week because, you guys, it takes a lot of work. And I'm not complaining. I love what I do. But it is a lot of work to do even 1 video per week. I don't know how some of these YouTubers do it, where they do 2, 3, 4 videos or daily videos. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing something right with it, but it's a lot of work. But I like the content to be really good and well thought out, and so I hope I'm giving you guys that. So this is the announcement: is I'm going to 2 videos a week. It starts tomorrow, Sunday. It'll come out every Sunday. So I publish, usually in the past I've always published every Thursday. I'm now going to publish on Sundays and Thursdays. And the Sunday series is all about cooking in the kitchen. It's going to have recipes. You guys have also asked me a lot about how I've been losing weight. God, I can't even believe I'm saying this to you guys, but since I started RVing, I've lost over 70 pounds, and if you go back and you look at my videos from the beginning, it's nuts to see, like, the difference. Not only, like, my style of videoing, but also, like, the way that I look, and a lot of it, to be honest with you, is just I'm freaking happy, being out here and doing this life, and I'm more active now, and, I've divulged this to people on my channel before. I have an eating disorder, and so it's been a long time, like a process for me to lose weight. So I'm going in my 4th year. I've been RVing for 3 full years, and so 70 pounds in 3 years may not seem like a lot, but I'm not doing diets. I refuse to do that. That's something that has been a detriment to my mental health in the past. And so I just decided not to do that. And so I just, I eat normally. And sometimes I eat, crappy food, and sometimes I don't. And I just keep going, I'm not going to get into that cyclical mindset of dieting and oh my gosh, I have to put you guys are like commenting a lot. I have to put my glasses back on. So, anyways, I don't want to bore you with all of the details, but suffice to say, you guys have asked for cooking videos, and you've asked how I'm losing weight, and so that's what I'm going to do. Is I think it goes with my channel from the standpoint that it shows you guys how I cook in a minimalist kitchen. I love to cook, so I'm cooking all of the time, and this is, the whole video, or the whole channel, is about story chasing, which is creating moments in your life that are amazing, and how you're changing and living your dreams. And so for me, my weight loss is very much a part of my happiness and my health. And so anyways, I hope you guys like that. I want to know what you think about it. Can you leave me some comments? You guys are leaving comments. But I asked for help. And so part of that is, what do you guys want to see? What are you interested in along those lines of the cooking and the weight loss? And what do you want to see? Like, I very much want your input on this. So leave me comments below about that. I really want to see what you guys want. So let me read the comments. Oh my gosh, you guys, more members. The lamb box, Natalie. Oh, Natalie, gratitude level. Thank you so much. You guys are freaking amazing. Yeah, seriously. I know I say that a lot, but I really do feel so much gratitude for you guys. I do, because I work hard at this, and to see that you guys really like what I do and the content, it's very near and dear to my heart. So yeah, it feels pretty darn good. Stony Boot says they accidentally hit some buttons. Am I gonna have to turn you off as a moderator? You guys deleting my subscribers' messages? Come on, just kidding you. Let's see. Austin says, absolutely, I've seen some of your videos. You gave me some great information. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Marilyn says, liking the cooking videos. Thank you. Natalie says, this is awesome. Oxymoron says, cooking, yay. Austin says, wow, congrats. Jennifer says, you look pretty and happy. Maga, you look very nice. Steve says, how do you manage a love life with nomad life? Steve, did you see my video on that yet? It was the lessons learned video. It's a hard one. That's a very long discussion. I think I'm going to put a video out about that, but that's a difficult one. Yeah, because you travel so much, so it's hard to meet people on the road. But yeah, watch that video if you haven't. It's the lessons learned. It's at the very end of the video. Heinz Hemmer says, Amber, you're looking great, and I love your new hairdo. Oh, thank you. I haven't even cut it, you guys. I need to cut it really bad. I have COVID hair still. It's like, you would laugh if you saw the back of it. I feel like I have a mullet that's long. It's like really long in the back and shorter on the sides. But I'm using these new rollers that help it like give it body. So thank you. I appreciate it. Nobody ever tells me that my hair looks good, because it just doesn't. I have very fine hair. Let's see. Kathy says, yay for you. That's fabulous. You're way... Oops, dang, I just scrolled up too fast. Where did it go? Oh, your way is working for you. Thank you. Oregon Strong, looking forward to your extra video every week. Yay! Debbie says, I would love to hear what you've done and changed for weight loss. It's a struggle for me for sure. Debbie, it is a struggle for a lot of us. Really, it is. And I'll just say this, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there in our society and media that says, especially women, that we should look a certain way. And you know what? I know I bought into it for a while, and I just don't do it anymore, you know? We're beautiful the way that we are, and really it's about health, right? And feeling good and being able to do the things that you want in life. And for me, like, you know, getting out here into beautiful Colorado, I just started mountain biking. Like, who would have known I would do that? And I love it. I used to bike a lot, but I've never mountain biked. And so I love it, and I want to do more of it. And the healthier I get, the more I can do it, and the longer I can live this life, you know? So that's really what it boils down to. But yes, I would love to absolutely help you guys with that too, and share what I've done, and hopefully that will help you. Let's see. Kathy says, can't wait to see them all. Health and wellness is good for all of us. I'm going to get through these really quick. Ooh, there's so many. What type of recipes, plant-based or pretty much everything? There's going to be a little bit of everything. So the first one, if you guys are plant-based and you don't want to see it, it does have chicken in it. But it'll be a variety. I just know that, because I still love to eat plant-based. I still do. I just add meat into it sometimes. And that's actually a good question. I might be able to say, like, you could modify this meat recipe to be plant-based by doing XYZ. Like, I'll figure that out, but that's a really good question. X-Bass Guide says, you have the best boondocking finding video on YouTube. Ah, sweet, cool. Thank you. Brandy Poor says, would love to know how you plan your menus and shopping trips. I'm super excited. Oh, these are all such great questions, guys. Oh, let's see. I'm going to get to them. I'm not going to be able to answer them all here, but I thank you for putting them. Elizabeth says, you're looking amazing. You've always looked amazing. I could use some inspiration. Yes, thank you, Elizabeth, so much. I appreciate it. You are amazing. You're always supporting me on here. So yeah, with your comments, everything. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so many questions. Restless Gypsy Soul says, I think an important topic associated with cooking and minimalism is how to be friendly to the environment when shopping and cooking on the road. How do you recycle, compost if you do? Oh, very great question. Thank you. I will add that into my topic for sure. Cooking, let's see, mountain. Oh my gosh, I have more stuff coming up here. Diane Rich, she says, oh my God, she joined the channel memberships. Thank you, Diane. Yay. Thank you so much. Gratitude level. Austin, $5 super chat. Thank you, Austin. That's so sweet of you. Let's see. Austin, you didn't give me a question or a comment, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Gosh, you guys. Whew, what a day. Greg Joe says, for the short, while I've been following you, I can tell you've lost some weight and are looking really healthy. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am. I know I say that a lot. I appreciate it because I do. Let's see. Diane says, I think if I lived alone, I'd lose weight. It's very hard having to cook for my husband who loves all of the bad food. Yeah, that can be a problem sometimes, but I don't know. Maybe he'll come over to your side. We can talk about that. I have some maybe solutions for that for you. DGG, D and then GG says, your biggest appeal is how down to earth and real you are. Your honesty and forthrightness is extremely magnetic. That is the main reason I watch, not to mention that you're funny. Keep up the good. Oh, thank you. Oh, that really makes me feel good. I do try. I mean, one of the things that I always really wanted to portray on my channel is to be completely transparent. Vulnerable is huge for me, guys. Like I know I kind of put myself out there, but I don't know, like being vulnerable it's relatable, if that makes sense, right? And I think the person that you see, at least I hope the person that you see on YouTube is also who I am right now. You see who I am right now. This is me. I'm not any different. So yeah, thank you for that. Let's see. Steve says, while you're there in Colorado, look up Ryan Van Duzer in Boulder. He does a lot of 9F biking vids. A really positive guy. Oh, thank you. I will. I'll definitely look at that. Appreciate that, Steve. Okay. Oh, Stony Boots reposting their... Okay. We'll figure that out. Pamela says being vulnerable is being authentic. Yeah. I try to be. I really do. I actually caught a lot of flack for my I call them my COVID videos. Right after I got back from Baja, there was some videos that I put out about how I was dealing with COVID, and there was moments in there where I was crying. Scott Nickel, who was on here right now, he and myself and Dave and Shauna were all traveling together in Baja, and we all got back, and we were all kind of going through this together, and it was tough even then. And I guess I wanted to show everybody like what was really my experience. I've always showed my experience, and I didn't want to stop that just because of what was going on. And it was super raw and emotional for me. I broke down a couple of times in a video where I had been crying, and it, my face would show that. But it was kind of gonna freaking cry now. It was for everybody a very trying time, and I guess I wanted to show that like what we were experiencing in the RV world, and then also that I'm a real person too, and these things are happening to me, and we're all dealing with it together. And I was hoping that by me showing that, even though it was extremely vulnerable for me, like way more than anything ever has been, that somebody got something out of it. And I caught some flack for it. There were people who basically said I was being a drama queen, and whatever, like all their comments. A lot of you were very supportive of me, and a lot of you reached out to me and said how much it helped you. And so, because of that, I still continue to be vulnerable, even though I might get a little backlash from people. So it's okay. It's all part of it. But I would say most everybody was pretty cool about it. So anyways, I try to be vulnerable and transparent. So anyways, I have it. I really get off on these things, don't I? All right. Glasses are back on. This is what happens when you get into your 40s. You have to wear like readers. These are actually bifocals, guys, but like the kind that doesn't have a line in it. All right, we're at the top of the hour at 2 o'clock now. Let's see. Pamela says being vulnerable is being authentic. Thank you. Austin says, I didn't know I could leave a comment or question. I'll have to send one next time. Thank you for doing what you do. Yes, thank you, Austin. And Diane says, I'd love to lose weight, but now that I'm 54, being healthy is more important to me. Yes. Trying to get healthy will, actually the byproduct of that is losing weight most of the time. So you'll be able to do both, which is good. Rick says, did audio just turn echo? Oh, I don't know. Did it? Sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I told you what... Oh, I forgot one thing. Oh, my God. I can't believe I did this. The video series starts tomorrow on Sunday. It's going to start at... I'm looking at my notes. 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So that's 9 Pacific, 10 Mountain... I have to think about it. Noon Eastern Standard Time. And for all of you guys outside of the United States, I don't have that memorized, what time zone that will be in. So UK, I know that one. So you guys from Scotland and UK, I think you might be on the same time zone. So that would be, let's see, you're 7 hours ahead. So that would be, what, 5 o'clock your time, 5 p.m. Anyways, that comes out tomorrow. I'm actually going to do it as a premiere video. I've never done this before where it's a premiere, but basically what that means is it's kind of like what we're doing right now, where the video is playing and we can live chat at the same time. So I'll be in there watching it with you. So I would absolutely love it if you guys could come on and support me with that. I would love to hear your thoughts, like literally, like tell me what you thought about the video. It's not very long. It's like 5 or 6 minutes, I think. It's a cooking video, so I don't want to make them too long. But I really want to see what you guys have to say about it. I want to know like what else you guys want to see, what you thought about it. So anyways, I'm going to be on there live with you guys. So I hope you guys can make it. I really would love your support. And that's it, guys. So it starts tomorrow. I'm going to put the videos out normally. I'm still working that out. I think it's going to definitely be 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time normally, I think. So, but it'll come out on Sunday for sure, like in the morning. But tomorrow for sure it's going to be 10 Mountain Standard Time. So anyways, I hope you guys can get on there with me. There's so many other questions coming through right now. But we're getting really long here on the live stream. So I appreciate it, guys. And thank you so much for getting on here. And I will get back to your questions once this is over. But thank you so much, guys. I'm going to end the live stream now. I appreciate everybody who signed up in the channel memberships and who sent a super chat. I keep saying you guys are just freaking amazing. Thank you so much. Really. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Tomorrow. Be there, please. All right, bye.